Wow, they actually have loads of donuts and they have tea and coffee and a slushie machine. Guys, you won't believe it, but I actually had amazing success in there.
Today we're going to be doing a 24-hour eating challenge, and this is going to be eating only food from the gas station. So I have no idea what this is even going to be like. Whenever I go in the gas station, I barely even go in them, to be honest, but if I do go in them, I don't really pay attention to what food they have. All I know they have is sweets, protein bars, and fizzy drinks. I don't know if they have any like actual edible food or not. It's not unedible, it's just like I want some actual meals. So I hope I'm gonna be getting some actual meals today. But what makes the challenge more fun is that I'm actually in Dubai, and it's really interesting here. So basically they have like, all of their shops are like from all over the world. So they have a lot of shops here from the UK, they also have a lot of shops from America, and they also obviously have Arabic shops as well. And the same goes for gas stations. So I don't know what sort of things I'm gonna be able to find in this gas station. I saw Saffron Barker did this video and it looked loads of fun. Anyways guys, it is the morning time. I am very hungry. I can't wait for breakfast, although I'm not sure if I'm gonna be saying that in a minute. But let's go to the first gas station. Okay, so I'm now at 7-Eleven, and there's actually a pretty good selection here. Look, they have cakes, they have crisps, they obviously have drinks, and they have more crisps and loads of sweets as well. So let's see if there's anything that would be good for breakfast. I think I'm gonna get this. Look, it even has acai in it. It actually looks really good. I've never seen this before, but I'm interested in seeing what it tastes like. You won't believe what I found, but this actually looks really good. I'm actually excited to try this. And that was a definite success. I was actually really happy in there, because at first when I went in there and all I could see was like crisps and sweets and drinks, which was what I was expecting, I was like, oh no, there's not going to be anything in there. But the more I looked, the more I spot. So there's actually quite a few cakes, although I couldn't find any that were vegan. But there was actually a lot of cereal. So there's the one that I showed you guys, which is this one, which is actually instant oats, I think. I think you just have to add hot water to this. And this is actually really good because it's superfood oatmeal. I never thought a 7-Eleven would have something like this in it, but they actually do, which I'm really surprised about. It's blueberry, chia, and cinnamon. I've never tried this before, so I don't know what it's gonna taste like. But there was actually loads of like granolas in there. There was peanut butter, loads of breakfast stuff. But the next thing that I got was the juice, and I only just realized, guys, but it's actually 7-Eleven brand, which I was really surprised about, because for some reason I feel like 7-Eleven wouldn't really make this sort of food. Well, I guess it's actually a drink, not a food, but they actually do, which I was surprised about. So it's organic cold pressed juice, berry and bright, and it's got cherry, carrot, blackberry, pomegranate, bilberry. I actually don't know what bilberry is, so hopefully it's nice. And then cranberry and acai as well, which I was really surprised about, so I'm gonna try that. Okay, here we go. Wow, that is sweet. That's not what I was expecting. I actually can't describe it. It tastes like cranberry juice. Is that the word for it? Is it cranberry juice? It basically tastes really, really sweet, and then it's quite sour. This is actually really nice. I really like it. It wasn't what I was expecting though, so yeah, it's good. And then the next thing I got were these rice cakes, and when I saw these I was really surprised, because I didn't feel like they'd have rice cakes in there, but they actually do. And these sound really nice because they're dark chocolate and mint rice cakes, which I've never like tried mint and no, I've had chocolate rice cakes, but I've never had mint rice cakes before. So let's see what these taste like. I feel like these are gonna taste really good. Normally I have something on rice cakes though, so I hope they're not gonna be super dry, but I thought because they've got the chocolate on them and stuff, then you don't really need to put like any spread on them because they already have the chocolate on it. They're minty. These are actually really good as well. They taste a little bit, I was gonna say, at first I felt like they taste a bit stale, but now the more I eat them, they don't really taste stale anymore. I don't know, these are good. I actually feel like this is quite a good breakfast. Like they have oatmeal and they have rice cakes and they have juice in there, so I'm happy. Okay, so I think this should be pretty easy. I think all we have to do is add in some boiling water. So let's see how much that actually is. Oh wow, okay. So there's actually like little chunks in it. Can you see that, guys? This actually looks really good. Let's add in some hot water, and then hopefully, I feel like it doesn't taste as good. Porridge tastes better when it has milk in it, not water, but I feel like they probably add something to it to make it taste good with water. It will still be nice, and I feel like they've probably put all like, I think those are blueberries. I'm not really sure what they are, but let's put some water in it. Now we just need to wait 5 minutes and let it soak. Okay, so it took a little bit longer than 5 minutes just because I realized that after 5 minutes I went up to it and I was like, it's still really watery, like what happened? And then I read the instructions and I realized that you were supposed to put the lid back on, obviously to make it cook quicker, which I didn't do, so that was my fault. Then I put the lid on, then I had to wait loads, and then it was boiling. So I feel like it's now the right temperature to eat, and it's also cooked now. It's got those sort of like big seeds, I don't know what they're called, but it's also got like chia seeds and stuff like that in, and look, those little chunks that we saw earlier, they are actually blueberries. It actually smells really cinnamony, which I'm surprised about, because normally I feel like with these sorts of like instant pots and stuff, it will say like, oh, it has cinnamon and stuff like that in, but it never actually has that much. Or maybe it's just because I'm the sort of person that will literally pour the whole entire tub of cinnamon onto one bowl of porridge and absolutely love it. Well, I'm exaggerating a bit there. I don't put a whole tub of cinnamon on my porridge, but I do put a lot on. One time I actually put so much on, this was when I was very little, I put so much on that it like made me sneeze, and then because I sneezed, it then made like all the cinnamon go in my face or something, and basically I just ended up having cinnamon in my eye. I really don't know how it happened. I just ended up with cinnamon in my eyes. So anyways, let's try it and see if it tastes as cinnamony as it smells. It's still hot. Of course it is. Right, let's try the edge. That's really nice and sweet. It's really good. And it is now lunchtime. So for lunch, we are going to be going to Enoch. So I don't really know what food they're gonna have here, but let's check it out. Can I get a pretzel stick, please? They actually have a ginger shot. I think I'm gonna get this. I think I'm gonna get this as a snack for later. Guys, you won't believe it, but I actually had amazing success in there. Okay, so first of all, I just want to start off by saying that all of this came to about £14, which I was kind of surprised about, because I feel like, I don't know, I may be wrong, but I felt like before going to do this challenge, I felt like it might be kind of expensive in comparison to food at a supermarket, because it's not like a proper supermarket and you're kind of buying like food from a place that doesn't really get food bought from a lot. But I actually got quite a lot of stuff. Okay, so first up, I actually got something from the hot section, because I feel like that's kind of good for lunch. They had a big selection, like they had loads of like sandwiches and croissants and all those sorts of things, but I found this pretzel stick which looked really nice, so I'm gonna try this. It's actually really good. It's very chewy, so it tastes nice, but it's very chewy and also a bit dry. I feel like I should have bought some sauce, but I feel like normally with pretzels you don't really have sauce. Anyways, moving on, the next thing I got was an ice lolly, because I feel like every time you go into a gas station, you always see like ice cream and ice lollies and stuff. They did actually have some ice cream in there, so I just felt like I had to get an ice lolly. So this one is wild berry flavor. Really good. I mean, well, it just kind of tastes like an ice lolly, to be honest. And then the next thing I got was this chia seed and dried fruit pot. So this is actually made with coconut milk, which I was a little bit surprised about. And it's got walnuts and cranberries and cashews and obviously chia seeds. And it's also got agave syrup. So I just realized you need a spoon. Okay, moving on, let's not bother trying that one. The next thing I got were these coconut chips. I've never had these before. I don't really know what they are. That's why I got them, because I just felt like they looked interesting. And they also sound nice, because I like coconut and I think they're a bit like chocolate or something. Ooh, it looks like wood chips. It smells like chocolate though. They're like shredded coconut covered in chocolate. Right, these actually taste really good, and apparently they're guilt-free, so. And then I got this later on for my snack, and then the last thing I got was actually this ginger with orange juice shot. So we're gonna get this down us. I have no idea how strong of a ginger shot this is gonna be, because I've never tried this one before. Ooh, that's a strong one. I'm just gonna carry on tucking into this pretzel stick, and I'll see you when it's snack time.
So guys, it is a fun snack time. I just said that so weirdly. Okay, so I'm now having the chia pudding from earlier. And it's really good because obviously I'm at home now and I have a spoon. But now I'm gonna try this bar that I bought earlier. This is apple strudel. But it has this picture of a really muscly guy wearing his chef hat. So maybe if I eat this, then I'll get a muscly guy with a chef hat. If I can open it, that is. That's the way to do it. I don't know if you guys have ever had these sorts of like oat bars before and you have them and like while you're eating them they taste nice but like very margarine-y, and then after you eat them you feel sick. I feel like that's gonna happen because I bit into this and I was just like, this is a pure block of margarine. Tastes nice but you just know you're gonna get that horrible feeling afterwards. Dinner time! So the sun is actually now setting and I'm gonna be having my dinner, which I'm excited about. So this is, what is this place called? I actually forgot the name of this one. It's another one beginning with E. I think it's Epco and the other one was Enoch. Wow, they actually have loads of donuts and they have tea and coffee and a slushy machine. Okay, I'm gonna get some crisps. Guys, you won't believe it, but I thought I'd gone to another gas station and that had gone to Epco, but it turned out that I just went to a different Enoch. And for today's very fancy dinner, we are going to be starting it off with this multicolored I was about to say scrunchy. Slushy. So I got cherry flavor and then I also got green apple flavor. Okay, here we go. Sweet. It tastes like a slushie. I mean, yeah, it's nice, it's good. Moving on, the main thing that I got for my dinner, it was kind of like difficult because I looked at the hot section, I couldn't really see anything. And like, there was a few things, but I couldn't really see anything. And like, I looked around and because I accidentally went to the same gas station, I couldn't see anything that I hadn't already had for lunch. So I spotted this actually, which was something new. So I found some pot noodles. It's not like the best dinner ever, I know guys, but I tried my best to try and find something from a gas station that is kind of good for a meal for your dinner. And then I also got some crisps as well. So these are some sea salt crisps. Obviously I can't have these at the moment because you obviously have to put boiling water in them. So I'll do that later. Let's try these crisps. Ugh. What is wrong with these? Okay, ignoring that. Salty. So that is everything that I bought in the gas station, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually noticed not only is there like a Starbucks store which is attached to the gas station, there's also a drive-thru. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go in the drive-thru and get something from Starbucks. Guys, there's the gas station and then here's the drive-thru. It counts, doesn't it? Hi, can I get a decaf coffee frappuccino please with soya milk and no cream? Anything else? No, that's all, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay! Okay, here we go. This is really good, but it's very sugary. I feel like I've had so many sugar drinks. Like I had the juice this morning, I just had that slushie, and then I feel like just everything I'm eating is like loads and loads of sugar. Like I feel like the thing about this challenge is that you end up eating loads of junk food and stuff. So, I suppose that's not the best. Pot noodle time. Now, I actually don't really know how to make a pot noodle, but I'm gonna try. I mean, it sounds pretty basic. I think we just have to put these little bits on. What's up with me and not being able to open packets today? Luckily, this time we're actually at home, so I can use scissors. It smells like nice, but at the same time, it doesn't. Put in this hot water. I don't know how much we're supposed to put in, so I'm just gonna guess like that much. Okay, do I have to leave this? I think it has to soak in all the water like the porridge did. Okay, so pot noodle time. I felt like, oh, there's not actually that much in here, but then for some reason, or I guess like, not for some reason, it obviously expands, but like it's expanded loads, as you can see, Milcorn, so let's try it. It smells nice, it just smells like a pot noodle. It's still quite hot, as in temperature hot, but it tastes nice. It's actually not that bad. So guys, that is all I'm gonna be eating for the rest of today. I'm gonna be going to bed now because it's actually really late. If you can hear chewing behind the camera, that is because Mum is currently finishing off the rest of my pot noodle because I couldn't eat it all because I'm actually really full from all of the food I had today. Some of it was nice, some of it okay. But guys, if you're new around here, make sure to click subscribe. Also check out this video here and that video there. I'll see you guys in the next one.